Good morning, students. Today's topic is functions. So, to define functions, we should recall few points which are already discussed in previous classes. Okay, function is defined from relation only. Okay, function definition is derived from relation only. Okay, first of all, I am taking a non-empty set. Let capital A be a non-empty set. Be a non-empty set. Non-empty set. If you know number of elements in capital A, suppose number of elements in capital A is I am taking as x. If number of elements in capital A x, then number of elements in A cross A, in Cartesian product of A and A, how many number of elements exist? Number of elements in A, what is the formula? Number of elements in A into number of elements in second set A. Number of elements in A x, number of elements in another A also x. So x into x square. Okay, suppose sets are different. If you have number of elements in A x and number of elements in B y, and if you need number of elements in A cross B, what you will get? Number of elements equal to x into y. Number of elements in A, number of elements in B. So number of elements in A cross B, x into y. So what is A cross B? It contains order pairs. All order pairs, all possible order pairs of A and B. If you take any subset of A cross B, suppose I am taking one subset R of A cross B, then this subset is known as relation. Any subset, you can take any subset of A cross B, you will get the relation. So how many subsets are possible for this A cross B? We know the number of elements in A cross B. If you know the number of elements in A cross B, we can write number of possible subsets. What are number of possible subsets of A cross B is what? Number of possible subsets. That possible subsets means it is a power set. Power set of A cross B. Number of elements in power set of A cross B is equal to, we know the formula, 2 power x into y. Why? Because x into y indicates number of elements in A cross B. So number of possible subsets means number of elements in power set is equal to 2 into xy. Number of possible subsets means this formula is for number of relations. Okay, number of relations. Number of relations from A to B. Number of relations from A to B is equal to 2 power x into y. 2 power x into y means you can write 2 power, what is x? Number of elements in A, and what is y? Number of elements in B. Okay, so this is the formula to find number of elements, number of relations which are constructed from A to B. Okay, number of relations which are subset to A cross B. Okay, so this is a very important formula to find the number of relations from A to B. Okay, next. Now, suppose I am having capital A equal to 1 comma 2. Suppose I am having capital A equal to 1 comma 2. I am taking one subset R to A cross B. A cross A. Here relation different from A to A only. So where I am taking few order pairs in R. Suppose I am taking 1 comma 1 and 1 comma 2. Now it is subset to A cross A. It is subset to A cross A, and how it is defined? In graphical method you can show the relation. Here this is A and this is B. A is known as domain and B is known as codomain. What are the, here B also A. Okay, B also A. So A having 1 2, here also 1 comma 2. Now see the relation order pairs. 1 is related with 1, 1 is related with 2. Now it is a relation. 1 is related with 1 and 1 is related with 2. Here domain elements are 1 comma 2 and 1 comma 2 is codomain, and image set also containing 1 comma 2. So now I will tell you what is the difference between relation and function. Function is also one type of relation, but it should satisfy some condition, one condition. What is that condition means? See here, one element related with two elements, no? one element is related with two elements. In the function, any one element of the domain should not have two images. These are called images of one. Relation becomes a function when relation becomes a function if each element, every element of domain should not have two images. See here, one has two images, so it is not a function. A relation becomes a function if one element having only one element, and every element should have the unique element as a image. Now we can write the definition of function. Function definition. Right? Function definition. Let a comma b, to define function we need two sets. Let a comma b be two sets. A relation. Function is one type of relation which satisfies condition. Right? A relation f. I am taking that relation by f. Okay. A relation f defined from A to B. Defined from A to B is called a function. If it satisfies the following conditions. What is the first condition? For all, this is the symbol for all elements of domain. What is domain? A. For all elements of A, there exist unique element B belongs to B, such that A comma B belongs to F. What is F? F is a one type of relation defined from A to B. Right? If you have any element in A, there should be another element exist in B, such a way that the B is the image of A. A should related with B. B is unique element. Okay. And second condition, if A comma B, B comma C, A comma C are elements of relation. Here A is related with B, A is related with C. That means A is related with two elements. See here, this is A element in domain, and here B, C elements. A is related with two elements. What I said, every element of domain should have only unique image. So if you have this type of order pairs, then that means if A is related with B, A is related with C, then B should be equal to C. These two images should not be different, they should be equal. Then only function is, we can say the relation as function. So any relation from one set to another set is said to be a relation if that relation satisfies these two conditions. Okay, very important definition, function. Right. Now let me give one example for function. Suppose I am taking two sets, 1 comma 2 and capital B, ABC, B two sets. Now here we can construct order pairs, which is set of order pairs is known as Cartesian product of every. So what are the pairs? 1 comma A, 1 comma B, 1 comma C. Next with 2 comma A, 2 comma B, 2 comma C. Okay, this is Cartesian product. I am taking one relation, let R equal to 1 comma A, 1 comma B, 1 comma A, 2 comma B. So this is subset to A cross B. This is subset of A cross B. So this is one relation. Now I am going to check this relation. This relation is function or not. Be the relation. Now I am going to check this relation is function or not. Okay. I considered one relation. I am going to check is it function or not. Suppose this is the domain and this is codomain, and relation is how it is defined: domain having 1 comma 2, codomain having A, B, C. In relation, observe the order pair. 1 is related with A and 2 is related with B. This is one relation. This relation, to say as a function, I am going to check the two conditions. What is the first condition? Every element of domain should have unique image. So one has only one image. Okay, one satisfying. One not having two images, only one image. Okay. 2, yes, 2 also having one image. So it is satisfying. Okay. So this relation satisfying the conditions of function. So we can say this relation is a function. Therefore, this relation is a function. Why it is a function? Why? Because every element of domain having unique images. This relation is a function. This relation is a function. See here, in codomain we left C, no problem. But in domain you should not left any one element. If you left any one element, that means if any element not related with any element of codomain, then it is not a function. For example, I am taking one relation. Here you have 1, 2, 3, and here you have AB. Now, is this relation? Is this a function? No. Why? Because 1 having one image. Okay. 2 having one image. Okay. 3 not having any one image. 3 having not having any image. So it is only relation, not a function. If you relate with A, 3, now it is a function. Why? Because every element of domain having one image. 1 has A, 2 has image A, 3 has image B. I left one element in codomain, no problem. But you should not left any element in domain. And every element in domain should have unique image. Okay. Now this is function, this is also function. Right. Now I am going to find how many functions are possible from A to B. If A having one element, if A having one element and B having two elements, how many relations are possible? Let me draw here. Then first relation I am defining from A to B. Here we have one element, here we have two elements in codomain. Is this relation? It is one relation. I am relating 1 with A. Is this function? Yes, it is a function. Why? Because every element of domain having unique image. Every element means here we have only one image. So I got one relation which is a function. Another relation I am constructing here. Capital A, capital B. Capital A having one element, capital B having two elements. Right? Now I am relating A1 with C. This is also one relation. Okay. So here is it function? Yes. Every element of domain having unique image. What I said, in codomain we can left the elements, no problem. But in domain you should not left. So how many functions we got? 1, 2. If A having one element, B having two elements. Right? How many functions? Number of functions? 2. Number of functions. Number of functions 2 here. Suppose I am taking A equal to 2 elements. A comma C, A comma B. I am taking A comma B in A, and capital B I am taking one element. Let me check. Let me take one relation A to B. A to B. A having A comma B and B having only one element. Is it function? No. Why? Because we are leaving this B element. B also should relate it with some other element, but other element is not exist. I will connect this B to 1. I am taking relation between B and 1. Now it is also relation. Is this function? Yes. Every element having unique image, A having one image, B having one image. So it is a function. Now see, if A having two elements, B having one element, how many functions are possible? Only one function. So number of functions 1. Number of functions 1. Okay. See here, 2 means you can write here number of elements in B to the power of number of elements in A. I am going to derive this formula. Okay. If you write number of elements in B, here in the first case 2, number of elements in A 1, so you will get 2. Here also I am going to use same formula, number of elements in B to the power of number of elements in A. How many elements are there in B? 1. 1 power 2, 1. So I got only one function. So depends on domain and codomain, we can find the number of function using this formula. Let me explain one more example. Suppose A having 2 elements, B having 2 elements. Suppose A having 2 elements, 1 comma 2. B also having 2 elements, A comma B. Now I am going to find number of functions. Using the formula you can directly find number of functions. Then number of functions from A to B. Number of functions defined from A to B is equal to, what is the formula? Number of elements in B to the power of number of elements in A. Number of elements in B 2, number of elements in A 2. So that equal to 4 functions. 4 relations are possible which are functions. Okay, right. Now see here, let me check what type of functions, that 4 functions. R1, by diagram I am going to explain what are the 4 functions. Every function is a relation, so I am taking as a relation first. This is 1, 2 and here AB. Now how many ways we can define? This is one way, this is one relation, and every element having unique image, so it is one function. Next R2, I am taking here A, here codomain B, 1 comma 2, A comma B. I can take like this also, this is also a function. Next R3, here I am taking 1 comma 2, here I am taking AB, right? 1 related with B, 2 related with A. This is also one relation, and every element of domain having unique image. So this is a function from A to B. Next another function, I am taking R4. It is related to A to B. Now A having 1 comma 2, B having A comma B. I can relate like this: 1 having image A, 2 having image B. So here also every element having unique image. So this is also function. Only these 4 relations are possible which are functions. Actual number of relations, how many possible? What I said, number of relations, to find number of relations to find the number of relation, 2 power order of A into order of E, 2 into 2 power 4. 2 power 4 means 16 relations are possible. Among the 16 relations, these 4 relations only functions, remaining are relations. So this is the formula to find number of functions from A to B. Very important formula. Number of functions from A to B, if you know the number of elements in A, number of elements in B. Okay, note down this. Now we can give some few more examples. Suppose I am having one relation, let one relation R A comma 1, B comma 2, C comma 2, D comma 4. Now I am asking, this relation is function or not? A relation with where domain is ABCD. Domain is ABCD set. right? Now I am asking, is this relation function or not? Here check, A related with 1, B related with 2, C related with 2, D related with 4. So here codomain, I will take codomain, codomain. Codomain I am taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let me check. This is domain, this is domain, this is domain, and this is codomain. Domain having elements A, B, C, D. Codomain having elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now according to this order pairs, A is related with 1 and B is related with 2 and C related with again 2. D is related with 4. Now is this function? Yes, every element having unique image, A having unique image, B also having only one image, C also having only one image, D also having only one image. Therefore, R is a function. R is a function. So if you have order pairs, you can observe that here A is related with 1, B is related with 2, C is also related with 2. When y coordinate are same, no problem, nothing will happen. But if, see another example, if you have order pairs like this, A related with 1, A related with 2, B related with some 1. Now I am asking, is this relation? Clearly it is not relation. Why? Because A having, is this function? I am asking, is this function? Clearly it is not a function, it is only relation. Why? Because here A is related with 1, again A is related with 2. So if you take a diagram, by taking the diagram we can conclude that here take 1, 2, so on. 1 is related with 1, again 1 is related with 2, B is related with 1. Observe here, domain element having 2 images. If domain element having 2 images, then it is not a function. So this is not a function. This is not a function. First I am taking this as relation. Next I will check and I will write this is not a function. Why it is not a function? Because A having 2 images, 1 and 2. A having 2 images 1 and 2. So it is not a function. It is only relation. Next, ways of representing a function. Representing a function. Representing a function. Ways of representing a function. Right? First way, tabular representation. Tabular representation. Right. Now write down tabular representation. When the elements of the domain are listed. Elements of domain listed like x1 comma x2 comma x3 comma so on xn. We can use the tabular form here. Tabular form here. You can use the tabular form here. The values of x1 comma x2 comma so on xn, x1 comma x2 comma so on xn, and the corresponding values of the function and corresponding values of the function y1 comma y2 comma so on yn are written out in a definite order. We can values are defined in written in tabular form. How to represent this? You can use table here. These are first row elements are domain elements. How many elements are there? x1, x2, x3, so on, xn. And here y1, y2, y3 are corresponding elements. That means x1 is related with y1, x2 is related with y2, x3 is related with y3, so on, xn is related with yn. This is one way of representation of a function, tabular form. First values are domain elements, and second values are images which are belongs to codomain elements. Okay, x1, x2 are known as domain elements, y1, y2, y3 are known as images. Okay, another form of representation graphical representation of a function. Graphical representation of a function. Graphical representation of a function. Right, now write down. When the domain and the codomain are subsets. When the domain and codomain domain and codomain are the subsets of capital R. What is capital R? Real numbers. Many functions can be represented. Functions can be represented many functions can be represented using a graph with x-axis representing the domain, with x-axis representing domain, x-axis representing domain, x-axis representing domain, and y-axis representing codomain, y-axis representing codomain. Okay, and x comma y is a order pair, and x comma y, x coordinate, y comma coordinate is order pair which indicates x related with y, Okay, this is graphical representation. Now let me explain with one example what is the graphical representation and how to represent. Suppose example, let y equal to x. I am defining one function. Let y equal to x be a function. Y equal to x be a function which defined on n natural numbers. So y means f of x equal to x. So this is one relation. It is one function defined from n to n. Okay, n to n. Suppose if you take, if these are domain values, these are codomain values. Domain values are x values, codomain values are y values. So I am using this diagram, arrow diagram. If x is 1, then y is what? Again 1. So 1 is related with 1. If x is 2, then y is from this equation. Y is also 2. 2 is related with 2. Suppose 3, then you will get 3. So on. Why? Because n having infinite numbers, n having infinite. But every element having unique image. Now it is a function. Now in graphical method, how to represent this function? This is one function. Which is defined by this definition. Okay. Now in graphical representation, what is given? Treat x-axis as a domain. So x-axis, this is x-axis. I am taking x-axis and on y-axis. Treat x-axis as domain. So n is natural numbers which is taking on x-axis, and y is codomain natural numbers. Okay, natural numbers I am taking 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Okay, and these values are domain values which are x values, right? And corresponding here 1 is related with 1. So if x is 1, then y is also 1. If x is 2, so where we can represent that order pair? We can represent here. This is 1 comma 1 point. Okay, if 2 is x value, then y is also 2 from this definition. If x is 2 on x-axis, then its image is lying in codomain. So codomain is y-axis now. So this is 2. So where we can represent the point? We can represent the point here, 2 comma 2. This is 1 point, 2 comma 2. Next 3. Here we have 3. So relate these two. You will get 1 point here, 3 comma 3. By joining this, you will get the line segment. You will get line, right? Now this is the graph. See, every element having unique image. If 1, it has image. These are domain elements, pre-images, domain elements, and these are codomain elements. 1 is related with 1, so 1 is image of 1. You can write 1 comma 1. So this is the graphical method. This is graphical method to define the function. Okay. And usually here x is known as dependent, is known as independent variable. Independent variable. Y is dependent. Y is dependent variable. X is independent variable and y is dependent variable. Okay. Right. Next, analytical representation of function. Analytical representation of function. Analytical representation of function. Analytical representation of function. Representation of function. Analytical representation of function. If the function functional relation, the functional relation y equal to f of x is such that f denotes an analytical expression. Analytical expression. F is denotes analytical expression. We say that function y of x is the function y of x. We say that the function y of x, the function y of x is represented or defined analytically. Okay, so the representation of function you can write as a equation y equal to some x. Already in previous I gave an example, no, y equal to x, that is analytical representation of function. Okay, for example some examples y equal to x square plus 5. Now it is analytical representation. Here x is independent variable. By substituting x values you will get y values. Okay. Now y equal to log x plus 5 root x. This is also one analytical representation. Y equal to root x, analytical representation. So these are some examples. So in analytical representation we will have the equation. In that x is independent, y is dependent. In graphical representation we will have the curve like this. That is graphical representation. Okay. Like these three are methods to represent the function. Okay. This representation and function definition enough today. Remaining parts we will discuss later. Thank you.